in Arua. So when I sat down and calculated, thought about it, actually I really came up with an answer. So I had to contact my friends. So when I talked to them, they bought the idea. So this is the result we came up with. Yeah.
Right, briefly about Komboni Traders, that is you are in position to know. Away from that, yes, what really motivated you to leave Kampala as in the capital city of Uganda and to come and trade in Arua, yet people really believe that Kampala itself can really do much business than Arua. So I think it's something new. I see most of these guys from Kampala are venturing to business in Arua. There should be something, please, something about that. Tell us.
The reason why I brought this business here in Arua, I saw people going to Kampala. And when they were going to Kampala, actually what they buy, when they narrate you the story, and they see that the price is really almost similar to what we do, what we sell. So when I talked to my friends, they told us, you can come. Actually, I called them and they said they can come and see the ground and see what is needed. So when they came, we talked with them. We sat down for a meeting. When they saw the meeting, actually the meeting was successful. So we came up with the idea that we can at least get a place where to put our business in Arua. Like if people want wholesale, they can get the products from us. If they want retail, they can get the products from us. So we had to buy ideas which we had in Kampala to bring them here in Arua, whereby someone would not use a transport to go to Kampala to buy, like for example, a timberland of 180, and then again you add the transport, you find up something of 180 goes up to 250. So we said if we bring this service near to them, it will give them advantage, at least to buy the things at low cost. And at the same time, we looked at getting customers. We looked at the place saying if we sell at Kampala price, we are going to get a lot of customers. That's the biggest reason as to why we had to introduce the business here in Arua, right here in Concord.
That's really amazing one from that is a junction tag. And then let's look at how long this business has lasted since you actually brought the idea in Arua, like wanting to start the business in Arua, and of course you immediately picked up with it. And how long has this business been? And then how has been the rate of sales since you started this business? Since we are talking about retail, we are talking about wholesale and so forth. Please take us through about that.
This business started around August 2024. That was around 27th August this very year 2024. Yeah, as you know, when you're beginning a business in a given place, there are always challenges. So having challenges doesn't mean that you're failing. So you have to persevere. You go out and say, let me just be strong, everything will be all right. Yeah, when we started this business here, we had some challenges whereby you tell a customer the price, they feel like since we had that price of Kampala, they say, is it real original? More especially when you say timberland is at 180, for them they know it at 250. So when you tell them that very price, they will say, these guys, I think they are selling fake. Original is at 250. Why is it that they are selling it at 180? So we have been getting that challenge. Let me say we have almost worked here for 3 months, but the turn up is not bad. We even have customers. As you see, we have social media platforms. Guys do approach us. We even do deliveries. So for the 3 months, I can say we are coping up. Yeah, we are coping up. Yeah.
That's really, really amazing. 3 months, and of course, you're in position to get customers, you're in position to have social media handles, you're in position to actually get a customer's attentions towards your business. That is really amazing. Looking at some people, you're starting a business that is worth almost 6 to 1 year. You are still fidgeting, you're still struggling to get customers, you're still struggling to get clients, yes. But then, did you sit down and ask yourself, what is happening? What do I need to do to bring in these customers? What do I need to do to actually work so hard to make sure that I really do have customers? Sometimes people do think that having a lady at your business premises is actually quite important. I don't know if you really have idea about that. That ladies are convincing. They have the soft voice. They can bring in customers here and there. Did you ever come across such a suggestion?
You mean bringing a lady as attendant to like?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we have a lady around, but only that today she's not around. Yeah, when you're doing a business, guys, let's know one thing. There's what we call gender balancing. So you can't just do a business saying that you men, you are the one to be in the business. No, if you have a chance if you have opportunity, like if you have a chance to like to employ a lady, it's best. Cause I will tell you this, a lady will come and like wants to buy something, even if there's a lady like seated just like you. Would you have to say that you man come and serve me, because there's that you get yeah, there's that. So that lady, and if a man comes and says you lady come and serve me, there's the way they will talk. And in most cases, one time I've ever been at the market, like if I go to the market, if I buy something from ladies, there's a way they sweet talk and the price can be. But if a fellow lady goes, there's that weighing.
Don't give that much
Yes,
against
there's that weighing. So we have a lady here who also helps us. Like if a man comes, can go to the man, and sometimes the price they say, if a woman says a price to a man, sometimes they want to feel, you get.
don't
So
want to disappoint.
so if there's that gap, business keeps on moving. And another thing, what we are looking at in this business here, we are looking way forward at least to open more branches here in Arua. Yeah, we are looking forward, like if we can get some branches around the busy place down, because Concord is for corporate people. People move. It's not like downtown where, yeah. Those are the places we are looking at. We're actually looking way forward to expand our branches. So I think that's what we're planning. Yeah.
That's really a very, very good one right there coming in from a Junction Tag. It's always good. Today I didn't talk about gender equality or gender balance. He is the one who talked about it. Most times when I bring these guys, be like, no, ladies, lady bits, you love bringing ladies issues so much into this. You're always, biased about men and so forth. Like looking at the rate of business right now in town, you come to realize that, yeah, the number of men is really high, and then the one for ladies is. But of course, right now, if you go and then you do maybe some kind of ratio and so forth, you come and realize that it's not bad love. Ladies are really venturing so much into business. Kudos, let's keep it right there. That is to my ladies. And when you're doing this, please do not mind about the little capital, interest you get. You think about dress code, you think about shoes, you start competing with your fellow lady, you look at someone, yes, she has, I also need to have this. Please, when you bring that in business, just know your downfall of this business is right at your face. You are seeing it. Mind of, at the end of the day, how much am I going to get? I need to pay the rent. I need to pay the landlord at home. I need to get food for the children. I need to pay tuition or school fees for these kids. I need stay focused. Like one of the lady says, of course, I really love her so much. This is Akite. She did say that when you get money, every money you see in your hand like this, first thing that comes in your mind is your kids. You cannot even take a bottle of soda because that is already a piece of roller. So when you start thinking about your life and your business, just know you are going to live a focused life. Then your friends will be like, hey, this day so and so brags, so and so doesn't want to pay us attention. That is none of your business and their business. Mind what is running in your store, and at the end of the day, sit down, account for yourself, give yourself accountability. How much did I sell? Where is the loss? How did this loss come in? Look for ways of fixing it so quick. The moment you do that, trust me, ladies and gentlemen, your business is going to run so smoothly. You're going to get this money maybe somewhere else. You come and dip in this business, you get money, you come and dip. How are you going to recover this? At the end of the day, what do you need to get this money as it was plus its interest? Then how long are you going to save the interest for you to run this business? These are the things you really, really need to, study every day in business. People do say that if you want to venture into business, you don't need school. By the way, school is very important. And then how are you going to account for yourself? It doesn't really mean that, you need to go to class and be taught to write and read and those things. Sometimes you can account for yourself. But how are you going to account for yourself matters. What do you need to do in your business matters a lot. You did talk about wholesale and retail. How are you managing these two in terms of customers within this 3 period that you have been in this business in Arua City?
Right, thank you. It's like if your customer comes, like wants a wholesale, here for us, like to count you as like you have come for wholesale, you're supposed to be at least picking 5 pairs of shoes. 5 pairs, even if not the same type, but at least 5 pairs. There we give you a price of wholesale. And for us wholesale, we have the book for wholesale. We know that this is a book for wholesale. Someone came and took 20 pairs. Each pair is at 10,000. So that is the price. Like 200,000 is the price that the wholesale amount that we have sold today. And there are those who come, they want what? Pairs. So we also have that book, which means there's a wholesale sector and a retail what? Sector. So at the end of the day, we calculate the whole amount and put it. Today we have sold 500,000, 300,000 retail, and 200,000 a wholesale. Yeah, that's how we do it.
And then let's look at your marketing strategies. How do you market this place, or how do you market your products out there to the buyers, like in different locations? Since we all know that this is a city and not every other person downtown or down in the village will be important to come to, that is in the city, to purchase some of these things. There are some busy markets within Arua City or maybe Arua district, and then you need to reach some of these markets. I don't know if you really have idea about them. If no, how do you normally market your products?
Marketing programs, like for the first 2 months we just settled here in Concord. We are selling around, but we came up with an idea, like we have some markets around, like there are some days, like now I can give you an example. Odramachaku is always there on Mondays and Fridays. So we reach, sometimes we get some pairs, we go to Odramachaku, display them. Like if a customer comes and buys, we tell them where our stores are. So you find someone calling you and saying, I'm within town, I need this pair and this pair, you direct them and they reach up to here. So we have that big foundation of advertising our business. Like mostly we advertise them in markets within Arua town. Yeah.
That's really good, because looking at Odramachaku market, everyone almost talks about this market every single Mondays and Fridays, and that's of course their days. And then I don't really know if you have idea about Kampala market. There's also a local market here called Kampala market that as well ventures for this. It's unfortunate that I do not know their days of the markets, but at least that's left for you. You can as well take some time, venture so much into Kampala market and know the days of the business, and then how you can also get some target buyers from there. It works really very much for you there. Then let's look at your stocking capability. How often do you stock your products or maybe your goods, and then how long does it take you to store them or to stock them?
Thank you for that question. Here stocks are being brought in according to the sales. Like if this week we have some good sales, like we would say, since we have sold this amount, let me give you an example, 100 M, and then you say, out of 100 M, I think let's take like 50 M, and then we'll bring the stocks. And the stocks are being brought according to the particular movement of the shoes. If like I can give you an example, I have playing boots, which people really like here so much. Like if they have been moving on higher speed, So when we are trying to bring in new stocks, we don't forget the playing boots, because it's having a customer, a high rate of customizing. You get someone comes and says, I need 50 pairs, I'm taking them somewhere, or some of them even order before seeing them, so we just call and they bring them direct. So stocking is all about seeing yourselves, how you perform, because you can't tell me when you're having 20 pairs of Timberland and you have stayed for 2 months, and then you think about stocking. No, you cannot. You'll have to wait for the stock to go off, and then you bring in more stocks. Maybe if there are new types in the market, that's when you think about saying, let me stock. Like, I can give you an example of recent. We had some opens here which were new in the market, and people were coming to demand for them, so we had to bring that, so we had to stock them. So that's how we do our stocking. Thank you.
Because always know that a customer's priority, their demands are your priorities. You need to bring what customers need, but not what you really need. Yes, sometimes they may not need something, but realize that this is something which is new in the market. It's something that is really desirable. It's something a customer may want to have. Who knows, yes or no, but I think I need to bring this on board and see if the market will be there. Anytime a customer comes and gets something, be like, hey, this is also new in the market, by the ways, it is just A, B, C, D, and then those are the marketing strategies you need to use. West Nile TV is the show the TV you're watching, and the show running on board is a Business Banker from 11 a.m. to 12 noon. That's when we will be winding it up. Of course, you can watch us in all social handles, YouTube, that is of course the Zuku TV. You watch us on Azam TV. You watch us on that is a Star Times. You watch us on X. You watch us on Facebook. All these social handles, you type just West Nile TV. Be part of us, follow us, like the page, and we are in position to move together as a family. And I want to say thank you so much for those of you who have just joined us. As I said, this is West Nile TV, and your host is Lady Bit, together with the Junction Tag. We are here discussing about his business, and we're right now located at Concord, a business center, of which we really need to learn something about business. For you, if you're watching us and then you really need to know something about business, hey, pay attention. In case of any question that you would love to us to answer, please do not hesitate to give us that question anytime, any minute. We'll definitely be there for you. Now let's look at your dreams. Like when you are growing to reach the point, of course, you grow up and then you become a man, okay? And then as you are growing up, you are growing up with a dream of being a nurse, a dream of being a doctor, a dream of being a teacher, mention them. And then it reaches the point, beep, there's a twist of fate. You just realize that, no, I think I need to venture into business. Was this business part of your dream, or Uganda decided to decide for you?
This was not my dream. Yeah, this was not my dream. As I'm speaking right now, when I was in school, I thought of being a journalist. Yeah, that was my dream, and I'm still keeping it on. Anytime from now, I will go back to school. Yeah, I will be going back to school. So this was not my dream. It was just, as you've said, the country twisting you and takes you to another new world which you never expected. So it was not my dream. But since it was not my dream, I can let you know that I was a border guy. Yeah. I was a border guy. So it's also good to have friends who are in other sectors, so that if someone brings an idea, if you're okay with it, you buy the idea. If you're not okay with it, you just let it go. So when these guys came with that idea, I had to step down with the border job, and I had to join this. Yeah, it's where I am now. Yeah, it's where I am.
Quite motivating right there from Junction Tag. Imagine a border right now owning such a business. Then you ask yourself, out there as a border man watching us, do you think it's too late for you? Do you think you really need to give up? Do you think you are going to stick to what kind of friends are you having around you? Is always a question that I normally pose to people. But because you look at yourself, yes, I am a border rider, but I just need to circle myself all with border riders. No. Had it been that he is going to get stuck on these guys around him, this is not where he would be. He wouldn't be having this mind. He wouldn't be sitting in his office. By the way, this is his office, and he has right to tell you, please march out of my office, and he orders you. Nothing you have to say, absolutely nothing. You just have to remain quiet and march slowly out of his office because he had a dream that he was living to serve. You have a dream that you are living to sit on it. If you're not going to wake up, like I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, no one is going to wake you up from that dream. You will sleep and sleep and sleep until you take your last sleep. That's when the rest of the things will just get done. Be like, okay, he had a dream, but he never worked on it. Yes, he had the potentials, he had the opportunity, but it never worked out. His profession that he was dreaming to be was a journalist. He is still pursuing and running up to that. Now he said, okay, since journalist is not coming for me, let me start with the border. He went there, he did it. It reached a point he said no, since he had friends who were in the other sectors, be like, okay, let me join, take this part, or maybe take whatever thing they're telling me. He successfully did it. Where is he right now? So isn't this really a motivation for you? Normally in this business program, I do say that start small and dream big. Definitely your dream will come to pass, ladies and gentlemen. You realize that everything you're doing is really of your favor. Then you'll be like, who did it? No, super here, Illuminati, ni, hado, fair, if my relative. People will start to talk. They'll envy you for no reason, but it is hard work. The young youths in town here, they are struggling with life. You see them driving. You see them paying guys in school. You see them really doing things for their parents. People start envying you for no good reason. If you look at, if everyone sits down, maybe every other person I bring in tells their stories, like how Junction Tags is telling his story, guys will know that people are really working hard to reach wherever they want to reach. It's not something that you're talking about, but it's hard work. Normally they say it's God who did it. You'll ever wonder where you reached, how you reached here. But it's God. Believe, achieve, and definitely you will succeed. If you are not going to do this, there's nothing that is going to succeed in your life. As I keep telling you, you continue to sit on your dreams. Please, let's get back to this your story of Boda. How long were you in that field? And then how long did it take you to drop it and start this other journey? I think some other Bodas out there, they might be watching, and then they'll pick definite interest from this discussion. And they'll be like, yeah, I think I need to check that.
Thank you. Before I go for that whole history, what I will let everyone out there watching know is that one time I came up with my own statement. I sat down, I was like, yeah, today I'm like the way I am and I want to go far. And then I thought, I was like, getting rich will not be yesterday, will not be tomorrow, but right now, today, I can become rich. How? If you sit down and think of what you're going to do and you think that it will go through, which means it's today that you have got rich because you've got the idea today, which you never got it yesterday or that you will get tomorrow. But today you got the chance of which can take you forward and you become a better person in future.
I think I am going to cut you short right there. I will pick that in the last 30 minutes that will be coming. Let's first go for a very short commercial break. And when we get back from making this money, that is where we are going to pick up with the Junction Tag. Do not move away from your TV set. We are getting back for an interesting discussion. It's a business bank, hashtag West Nile TV. Good morning.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
In the dance of shadows and light lies the heart of Uganda's resilience amidst the challenges of the night, where innovation meets necessity and education refuses to be dimmed, where connection thrives in the absence of power. Embrace the power of the sun with StarTime's solar range of solutions. empower your journey towards a brighter tomorrow. StarTime Solar. Power your life.
Ekiki owangula nsasula emyezi 3 n'empangula.
Abaye kubadde ki?
Kituufu wensasula emyezi 3 mpangula. Kituufu.
Subscribe for 3 months to any package of your choice or grab an Azam TV kit and pay for 3 months and stand a chance to win life-changing rewards. Android smart TVs, fridges, motorcycles, and that is not all. You could walk away with free subscription or the grand prize of 20 million Ugandan shillings in cash. Yes, 20 million grand prize. Subscribe today and enter the draw. For more information, 031 2308 900 or visit any Azam TV dealer near you.
Azam TV, entertainment for everybody.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
Right, most welcome back from that break, ladies and gentlemen. I want to say thank you so much for still keeping it glued on West Nile TV. As I said earlier on, you can watch us on StarTimes channel 477, and then Zuko channel 0073, and Azam TV channel 369. Of course, that is the latest one for you. That is Azam TV. For those of you who are catching us right there, I want to say thank you so much for being with us. West Nile TV, we're lighting up the region, and your host is Lady Beats every Wednesdays from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. That's when we will be running the show with you, and the show is a business banker program. I am not alone. I have Jackson tag right here with me. Let me welcome him officially from the break. It's been a long one. You're most welcome back.
Thank you.
Yes, you were earlier on telling us something about your border issue before you actually venture into this. Really, that history is very, very important for my brothers who are on this in this business, as you say. And then for your ladies, by the way, they are brothers. I think I know 3 of them. I want to say thank you so much for keeping on this. The Fatumas, there's one in Vora, and then I'm here to identify the other one, because as far as I'm concerned, the 3 ladies who are into border riding. Please tell us more about that before we get to the next question.
Actually, I started riding boda in 2017. It's when I started riding boda. I started it in Kampala. I rode in Kampala from 2017 up to 2023. So 2024, it's when I came in Arua. And when I came to Arua, I also partly rode here in Arua. And my stage, as I speak right now, it's also there. around Ombokolo Park. I think everyone knows Ombokolo Park. It's where my stage is. So I rode there for 5 months. It's when we came up with the idea here. So every man outside there, there's no bad job. Every job, so long as you have the IQ, you can really get what you want. So don't really undermine anyone when the person is doing business. Even if he's having his hawker or is moving around, just know that the person, you cannot stick on a business which you don't get in profit. If you see someone sticking on a business for a long time, just know that the person is making money. And anytime the person will prosper and you start asking yourself questions, that's where you said people will say that dumazibo super yabo. It's all about just being you focus on what you are doing. You come up with better results, and everyone says this person has really done this, and so that is it.
I do not really want to dilute so much about that. He has given you a clear vision of where he started before he actually reached where we are right now. Ladies and gentlemen, every other business has got challenges, but no challenges coming to shake you down. No challenges coming to make you to bow before it, because you'll be like, okay, if I'm going to run away from this challenge, I always keep telling you that the more you run away, this challenge will get the chair and sit here and wait for you. By the time you bounce back, you are not going up there, but you start with this challenge. Why did you leave it here? Start harmonizing. The moment you harmonize it, then the next minute you're into another level. That's when you reach where you are. So that alone will drive us direct to this next question. What are the challenges you are facing within this 3 grace period of time you've been in this business? Maybe take us through. I don't know. There might be many, there might be few, since we're here for a very short period yet. But still, you know better. Take us through.
Yeah, thank you. But the challenge, as I told you earlier on, it's all about the price. Like the price we are having here, no one could expect it to be in Arua. Because most of them, as I gave you an example, Timberland is at, here we sell it at 180. But if you go to Kampala, they may tell you 250. And if you add the transport, you find yourself buying a Timberland at 300,000, which is very expensive. So the first thing I faced here as a challenge, most people said, I think they thought I'm selling something fake. Not because of the materials of the items that I have, but just because the price, they never expected it to be here in Arua. Because most people even call us down deep from Congo. I need this, do you have? They send their photos on through WhatsApp. We even do deliveries up to Congo. That's one thing, viewers, you have to know. So we have that marketing through media. Like some of our things, we take the videos, we put them on TikTok, people watch. We get some artists around. We have artists who come and do some promo codes for us. So we really have a big company with guys here in Arua. That's the biggest challenge I'm having here. It's about doubting the prices, because we have lower prices than what they expected. Yeah.
I think that's literally the challenge, the only challenge you're facing here from the look of things. Then how are you in position to convince these clients that this is not a duplicate of what I am selling, but original? I really don't know. I'm a lady. I will not have idea how original Timberland looks like, how a duplicate one looks like. How are you in position? Because I know these guys know, because they are the lovers of Timberland and other Air Force and so forth. How are they in position to know? How are you in position to convince these guys this is original? Why I'm doing this price is because of ABCD.
Yeah, we are not the only ones who are selling the shoes here in the town. We have other people who are selling. So most of them, when they go around, let me say for example the market lane, there are some shops who are the ones who are selling the Jordans and the Timberlands. So if they go there, they find the price very high. And I must say the reason why the price is too high is because where we pick our products from, we pick from different areas. So for example, for me, we have a branch in Kampala. So what reaches there in Kampala, they pack it and bring it to Arua, and of which our products come direct from China. From China to Kampala, then from Kampala to Arua. So you can't compare our prices with others, and yet we are picking it direct from the source. So we have tried to convince them, saying that where we pick our products, the prices are very different. You will find someone picking a Timberland at wholesale price, which is 180. That is his or her wholesale price. But for us, we might be picking it at 140. You get? So we say if we calculate the transport, the labor to reach up here in Concord, say okay, since we picked it at 140, let's add in like some 35 or 40,000 to make it 180, which a customer will pay. Yeah. So that's what is making us different from those ones, whereby they say that those ones have a higher price, for us we are having a cheap price. So if they ask us why are we cheap, that's the excuse we give them. We give them that very reason, that where we pick our products from, the prices do vary. They are different places. So that challenge has been there for almost 2 months, but all in all they reached point and understood and said, these guys, I think where they pick their products from might be very different from those ones. So we had to challenge that. So another challenge that I would see, more especially this business of ours, when you have a business like this, girls, girls, they will know that this.
What did we do? Where did we go wrong?
I'm telling you where you go wrong. Yeah. So girls, you find up ladies coming to buy shoes. And when they come, you see ladies of nowadays, when they dress smartly, they automatically know that a man will have to say something. So when they come to buy something, there's the way they talk to you and say, if you tell someone something at 50,000, the person will say, I have 30,000. Trying to at least bring you near. Bring you near, whereby you reach a point and say, okay, you pay 35, knowing that maybe if you deduct the price, you see this, there's what we call feeling. So viewers, let me tell you one thing. When you're having a business, please leave alone issues of admiring girls, leave alone issues of saying someone is looking nice. Just focus on business. Focus on business. Other things will come in later. So in short form, what I'm trying to mean here is that when you're having a business, stay away from ladies. Yeah, that is it. Stay away from ladies.
Okay, ladies, will I back you off, or he has just tell the truth? I don't know, but I feel like really backing you up here. Junction Tag, ladies are good when it comes to business. I'm not really trying to back them up because of backing up purposes, but I really need you to understand that for as long as you are dealing with ladies' outfits, ladies' sandals, ladies' wears, ladies will always be your first priorities and your first customers. By the way, they buy almost every week. Because any lady can go out for a date, she will need a new stuff to go and meet this person. She will want to go out to hang with friends, she will need a new shoes, she will need a new open, she will need a new design. But this lady is going to come. Yes, there's that customer who is a daily buyer. You know, yeah, she has been always here. In your bad days, in your good days, this lady has been here. There's no way you're going to give her a sandal 50,000 at 50,000 because she's a daily buyer or she has been frequently coming to purchase here. And then there's this lady who is coming to smile from, like, she starts to smile for you from a distance. Maybe that's the lady you're saying avoid her. But if you the only option here is, as you said earlier on, you have a fellow lady, my fellow lady who sells here. Why can't you use that lady to go and attend to this lady? And I think it will reach a point as a guy, you see this lady is going to be like, oh, again, the 50,000 is just going to go like that because of 20,000. I think I need to vanish. I need to disappear. Let my colleague handle such a lady? I think those are some of the options that may work out for you. You cannot send such customer away, but you know who is going to attend to this. You know your type of customers. This is the one who likes bargaining. This is the one who always wants to reduce things like to an extent that favors him or her. So it depends on which customer you are dealing with. Yeah, it really happens in every other business setup, but how are you going to handle this customer to or have feel that he is not really being, overbothering these people. I am over reducing the price. Knowing so well that even if I go to Kampala, I'll not buy this shoes at 10,000. I'll not buy it at 30,000. This is something that is worth 8 and above. Why am I over reducing the price? It really matters. So, ladies, please. Hey, let's really avoid that, because guys are going to avoid us. I don't want guys to avoid us, okay? Let's be nice, ladies, when it comes to business. Mind where you're going. Know what to do. If it is business that has brought you here, please come to this place, buy your stuff, say thanks for service, it's been a nice one, see you again next time. Please pack your feelings and move. If it's a relationship, call this guy after the business. Be like, hey, this is not business, but this is relationship.
When the man is out of the office, so you're right doing. Actually, let me defend myself there for ladies not to get as a junction tag is someone who is very hard. No, what I'm trying to advise my fellow men who are in the business that if you want prosper, please first put aside the issue of what? Relationship. Even if the girl is having a good news, just put it aside, first work on the business. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah.
Great. And that is really very understandable, and we got to follow that. I promise you we'll follow that, okay? We'll stick to the plan. Anyways, that has been the challenges that he has been facing in this shortest period of time. They're not much, simply because the days he has been in the office has yet been very short, and he is progressing, and challenges keeps on coming. It doesn't mean that he's going to run away from them, but still he is going to stick to it and know how best to overcome these challenges. Warn that every other business sector there's challenges and then there's benefits. So what are the benefits you are in position to realize within the shortest period of time? You also help us and take us through the benefits.
The benefits, first of all, the first one that I can give you, I'm getting new friends. The friends I'm talking to now, they're not the ones that I've been with in the border industry. So I'm getting new friends through Facebook, WhatsApp, TikTok. I'm getting new faces, and they're also giving me advices about the business. So what I would say, my benefit here, first of all, my mind has grown. My mind has grown. I now think I'm now like a business, not like I'm now a businessman. I'm now a businessman. I know what those days I used to say loss, profits, but I'm now getting to know what a loss is and what a profit is. Yeah. Secondly, I'm becoming popular. Yeah, I'm becoming popular. Down deep in Logiri, someone would call me and say, do you have these shoes? You have never seen the person has never seen you, but he's giving you a phone call. I need these shoes at this size. Can you give me a delivery? Of recent, 2-3 days ago, someone called me from Gulu, just saw our adverts on TikTok, then had to ask me about some opens around. I had it, I went to the taxi park and sent it to him. So I'm really getting a big improvement in this business. Yeah.
This alone, I would love to tell I and you that social media handles are very, very important. They're actually the first business, I should say, media platforms you can use to advertise your business. You can use to reach out to your clients. You can use to stretch out what exactly you are going through. Because there are people out there that will not access you through phone calls, but they're 24/7 online to know what is happening in your life, to know what you are dealing with, how they can come in to help you. There's some people who are very lazy when it comes to phone calls, but they're very active when it comes to social media. They type to anytime, they write lengthy text, they do what? It is you who is also going to become lazy in reading them, because I'm one of them. By the way, I hate long chats. When you send me long chats, I'll be like, again, what is this? Why are you stressing me? Yet you're trying to express your feelings. If this has been put in words, it will have been short. But now I'm looking at, okay, since we're not communicating through phone calls and so forth, let me just endure the pain of reading this. At the end of the day, I will understand return and then refer back to you. I mean, reply back to you. So when you're using your social media, know how to use it. If you do not know how to use social media, ladies and gentlemen, stay away from social media. Read comments, see people's posts. You can put something, please don't over caption it, because you are not going to maintain the words that you really needed to use. So he is important to advertise his work through social media. People are calling him as far as Gulu, as far as DRC Congo, as far as South Sudan. I don't know if you have ever got clients from Ajuman and Moyo plus Obonge ends, but I believe
Of recent, I had one in Sudan, Juba. I was talking about giving him like 50 pairs, 50 pairs of the Air Force. He told me I can put them in the bus and they reach there. But good enough, I had an uncle who was coming in Arua. So when the uncle came, we came and paid for everything. We had to pack it and went up to Juba. So that's how far we are moving with the business. And I'm very strong that any time from now, we are opening any branch in the town. Yeah.
amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, that's really very, very amazing. I do not want to dive so much into that because we have already get what these people are capable of. So please visit them through. Please kindly remind them of this place one more time and the name of the business. We move to the next question.
This is Combone Traders. We are located here in Concord Business Center. First floor, room number B207. It's where we're found.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Combone Traders is where we are right now. We are strictly looking at the futures of this business. You have just highlighted a few minutes ago that we are actually looking forward to have a branch of this very particular business. I should say Combone Traders. So how soon is that going to be? Is it before Christmas? Is it after Christmas? And then if it's after Christmas, how long will it take you from there? If it's before, how easy are you going to manage this? Since this is yet a new one, just in a grace period of 3 months, and yet we are getting into open another one. I used to say that is a very good and a very great development. So how easy and how fast are you going to open this? Before Christmas or after Christmas? Since we're all approaching to the very busiest season in few weeks time.
I can't say that it's going to be very soon. A reason being, we are still planning to organize this one and to advertise this, whereby everybody can know that this place is having good shoes, nice shoes. So we are still in the process of advertising this current one we are having. But I can assure you that I think by next year, around May, we may be having a branch in the town.
Right.
Yeah.
That is it. Ladies and gentlemen, you have already get that for yourself clear from a Combone Traders, and they're dealing with all kind of shoes, whether for a gent, whether for ladies, it's always there. And any minute, any day you come at Combone Traders, you get yourself whatever shoes you need. By the way, is their display? No, be like, wow. The first day I came here, I was like, oh, there's also a nice place here like this. I think I need to get in touch with these guys. Trust me, they're so welcoming. Even if you don't buy, they advertise and then they advocate for window shopping. We all know what window shopping is. You can come around, know the prices of these things. Who knows, in 2-3 days time to come, you will definitely come to the office to be like, okay, I've been there a few days ago, I did this and that. Here I am. Can you give me this? Can you give me that? There will be it will be an amazing moment for them to serve you, and they'll always do that service you need for as long as you come at their shop. Oh my, it is amazing one. Let's look at the youths. Yes.
One thing that I'd forgotten, like you can come, if we don't have the materials, the item that you want, we can order it direct from Kampala. It reaches to you. You just come and pick it in our shop. That's if you come and the item that you want is not around. You just give us the order, the size of the shoes you put on. We order it direct. Within 2 or 3 days, you get the shoes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very important information that you really need to know, and I myself as well really need to know, because sometimes you come here, you'll be like, okay, I have this in my phone, do you have this? They'll be like, no, we don't, but give us 2-3 days, we're going to bring that in the office. Now let's look at a scenario of youths who are out there who are idle, they're not doing anything, but of course they will feel like to start something. They'll feel like, okay, since there's no work, they just decide to stay. to go and sit by the roadside afazuwareyoya. There will be, even you'll be personal, but hey, Junction Tag, how are you? It's been long. Afazuwareyoya, you get it? I don't know if you have ever come across those are. So what sort of advice do you have for such kind of youth?
My fellow youth, let's work hard. If I say working hard, I don't mean that you just go and break someone's door and you feel as if you're working hard. No, you will be killed. But first of all, what you have to know, even if you have no single coin, but your mind, your brain is your capital. Just like I sat down and said, what can I do apart from Boda? Then we came up with this idea. So get to youth outside there, just sit down, think what you can do. If you're good in playing football, you go and play football if you know that you're going to get money out of it. If you're good in saying, let me go in towns and advertise myself that I can wash clothes, go and wash. And I must assure that you cannot wash for 5 years when you are not getting something. Many people have ever gone business to businesses. If you go for a shopkeeping and you're not seeing the profit, quit. And let me tell you one thing that I would want everyone there outside there to know is that if you're doing a business, first think of one thing. After doing this business, how long am I going to be in this business? If you give yourself like 3 years and you're not seeing any yield coming out, then quit. That is me. I give myself 3 years in a business. If I don't see any promotion, then that business won't work for me. Because the more you stay in a business minus getting anything, just know that your age is moving on and you're doing nothing. You reach at 40 when you're having nothing. Those are the people we see in the streets moving around because they never planned. I'm not saying that I've planned myself well, but at least I've learned from them. I've learned from them. So I will not be one of them. That's why I work hard. So youth, please, let's work hard. Yes, work hard. Get out. You see my friend, there's a friend to me called Joby Antique. He sang a song. Ango wibo, mingapodi minodu kokoya. Mingapodi ondroko seseya. So whenever I think of that song, really I feel proud and say, that's a message. So when it reached around 6, I start thinking of coming here to the workplace. So my friend outside there, please work hard. Wake up very early in the morning. Go and work. And I'm very sure at the end of the day, you'll have something in the pocket than me moving around. I'm on my bike. Hey, brother, where you are? Please stop that. Yeah, they should be stopping that.
Where will someone you're asking Afazuwareyoya from, where do you think he or she is getting that Afazuwareyoya?